Power357radio.com. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. It's the Late Night Lunchin', you dirty bitches.
It's time to get your lunch on with the frat boys on Power357radio.com. You dirty bitches.
Slim, you lunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, B-boys and B-girls, pimps, politicians, pickpockets, and punks, you're now tuned in to the Late Night Lunchin' every Saturday night from 9 to 11 on Power357radio.com. This is the Frat Boys, you dirty bitches.
The views and expressions in this broadcast are those of the Frat Boys and allegedly do not reflect the views or positions of any entity they represent. You dirty bitches.
I had a Mississippi mud flap.
What up, what up? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Skrillazilla Raw. And what I want y'all to do is grab your vices and turn up your devices. Cause it's that time again. Frat boys, make some motherfucking noise.
Yo,
What up, Buck? Who we got in the lunchbox?
Man, we got my man Reno in the house with the purple Rezane shirt.
Yo. What's up? Checking in. What's up, family?
Lunch out with Dirty Harry.
And we got the mischievous one, Dr. Mischievous. Over there, say that.
Hey man, I'm just in here to bring some medicine to the senile and the dirty, man. They need some help. Hell yeah. And we got everybody's favorite grandma. We got Ethel in the house with her pocketbook full of recipes and punch cards and bingo fucking punch tabs and shit like that. What's up, Ethel? How you doing?
And I have those stamps too. What were they called? What were they
Little
called?
stamps? The
Those
bingo stamps.
No,
The
the
fucking
stamps you put it on the thing and you can go trade them in for things. What were they called?
Food stamps?
No, remember you could.
We all have food stamps, Ethel.
Yo, I'll give you $10 cash for $20 in food stamps.
Ethel has a stamp collection and shit. She's probably got the Elvis stamp.
Anybody can
But anyways, rolling on. We got my man Skrillazilla, the host with the most.
And we can't forget everybody's BFF, DJ Bubs B.
What's good, everybody? What's good? I hope everybody is feeling good tonight, you know what I'm saying? And doing y'all's thing, feeling chipper.
Yeah, happy 5th of July.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. You know what they said, man. If you drink a 5th on the 4th, you may not be able to move 4th on the 5th.
I like that. I've never heard that, but I like that.
Yo,
That's a dope analogy there, Skrilla, man.
I want to let all of our fucking lunch boxes, I want to let all of our followers, everybody that's got love for Late Night Lunch, and I want to let y'all know, man, if y'all missed the fucking Late Night Lunchin' special yesterday, Bubs Beats was fucking rocking, yo.
Thank you, sir.
Ones and twos.
I even want all of the frat boys tomorrow. That's your fucking job. When you're mowing your fucking lawn or fucking eating out your old lady, put your fucking put your Bluetooth in. Put your Bluetooth in and listen to that mix, cause that shit was fire.
I can't. My Bluetooth is racist, so I can't do that.
You got that white tooth, bro.
The white dude.
You know, they were saying that your shit was like a Neuralink and shit because it was made by Elon Musk.
Wow. Damn.
We had so much fun, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I feel like our last couple of shows, man. I mean, they've been colossal, man. They've been fucking colossal. You know, I know Ethel doesn't feel that way because the last show, boy, she took a beating. But I'm just saying, it was a good fucking show. What'd you say, Ethel?
It's all right. I mean, I'm fine with it.
You know, I don't want to get political, but I do want to talk about some shit that's going on right now, right? So and I ain't talking about the shit in my drink. I'm talking about the fucking
Sounds like
Ice.
you're talking about the Vanilla Boys.
Ice fucking deported. But Bob, I know you heard about this. Ice fucking deported Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and shit. So, for those that don't know, your boy Jake Paul's at it again. He's fighting fucking geriatric after geriatric. This motherfucker just had a fight with Julio Cesar Chavez, who used to be like, you know, he was the man. He was like undisputed for fucking years, right?
Yeah.
Well, he ain't undisputed no more. Jake Paul got in that ass. You know what I'm saying? And after Jake Paul got in that ass, motherfucking Ice got in that ass. They got in that ass and they deported that motherfucker back to Mexico. Now, before everybody starts getting pissed off about this, right? This shit's a lot deeper than you think. It's funny, like we don't even know what's going on in the world, right? So Mexican President Sheinbaum, right? She's been waiting for this moment for years. The Mexican government's been waiting for this moment for years because Julio has been traveling back and forth between Mexico and America, and the Mexican government has never been able to apprehend him. But now ICE is going to hand him directly over to the Mexican federales because he is wanted for having connections to the Sinaloa, and I know I'm pronouncing that shit all fucked up, cartel.
They're going to fucking chop your head off.
He's actually known for making money off of drug trafficking and arms dealing. And the whole time, we just knew he was just a great fucking fighter. But this guy, I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck did he even have to fight Jake Paul? He's making all this money off of the fucking cartel.
It's his cover.
The Jake Paul fight, right? But, you know, I can just say the reason I bring this up is because ICE actually did something right. Right? This guy, from what the Mexican government is saying, this guy's a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, has anybody heard about this?
Yo, can I add something?
You can. Go ahead.
Yo, hey, just to correct you, it was his son. The father is dead. Is actually dead. It's his son that's the one that he fought.
I thought I said junior. I didn't say junior?
Yeah, no, you said senior.
Hold on. So senior was the champion?
Yeah, he's dead. That's the one that was like undefeated for all those years. But junior is his son. That's the one that was, you know, dealing with the cartel and all that shit.
Well, thank you. I retract my statement.
But let me ask this though. You know, just because this information is coming out saying this shit about his involvement with the cartel, you know, it paints a pretty picture and attempts to wrap it up in a nice little bow that most of these messy ICE related situations have not had. However, if you look back to the dude, where was he from? Guatemala, Honduras, the whole big deal guy. They deported him by mistake, or
you talking about the dude that used to live up the street from me? Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake.
But they were claiming he had involvement, you know, with these gangs and shit. But everyone else was saying there's no evidence, it's not true and shit like that. Just because, but even if there's people in both governments saying it, it doesn't matter and it doesn't make it true.
Well, how about the trafficking? Because they have video of that.
They have.
I'm about to cross the border, bro, man. Scoop me up.
Yeah, that's what Bubby's saying.
They have video of what traffic.
So there was a video, and I believe we watched it on this show.
Yeah, he did that. There's no question he did that. I mean, it's on
where
video.
he was basically picking up, where he was basically picking up, you know, a couple of guys. He said that he was transporting them for a construction company.
Bullshit. That's why they all used his address. He did it like thousands of miles, like 10,000 miles, I think they said, back and forth. It was from Texas. It was from Florida. It was different states he was bringing them from to here. And
So
they
this
have
thing-
video.
So he was a runner.
He was what they consider trafficking because he was moving humans back and forth. But look, this is the thing. So his whole original case happened like right up the street from my house, right?
Yeah.
So basically, he was at the Home Depot, you know, hustling work with the rest of the homies, right? And you know, they was smoking some weed, you know, feeling fine. You know, got myself a 40 and a fat ass dime, right? And basically the police came and they arrested him and two other guys. Well, the two other guys were confirmed as MS-13 members. That's where the whole link comes in. Now, of course, he's saying, well, I just went to Home Depot to get a job, and I was just hanging out with some guys smoking some weed. Come to find out they were MS-13, right? So what happened is when the cop arrested him, the cop basically said that he had on a Chicago Bulls hat, and that he was part of a New York-based MS-13, you know, sect. Okay, that's where all this. That's how all this started. Okay.
He was also in a house that was raided, and it was MS-13. He was in that house. Y'all don't know everything.
Well, I'm just telling you what happened up the street from my house. You know what I'm saying? So when he went to court,
now.
You're fucking MS-13 from that sect.
MS-13.
Yeah, right. I'm a Photoshop MS-13 on my knuckles.
MSG-13.
What's his name again?
Dude, I can't remember, man. You know, look, I've heard about this. No, it's like Jorge or some shit. Look, I've heard about this shit.
Abrego Garcia.
Jesus.
Abrego.
Yes.
No, but his name is Jorge Abrego Garcia.
You know how many Abrego Garcias there is out there?
You know how many Jorge's are out there?
There's millions of them out there.
Exactly.
Want to get caught.
All of them with the same social security number too. Damn it.
No bullshit. That's the whole thing. Look. So what happened is, but this whole situation is just crazy to me, right? So let's look at it from this standpoint. I never brought this story up because I knew this story would cause trouble. But now that it's been brought, now that we're engaged in it, right? We're all in right now. We're balls deep, if you will. So the whole thing about this is this guy basically, he went to court and the judge basically said, look, I'm not saying he's not MS-13. I'm saying that it's not safe for him to go back to his country.
Yes,
that's what was said about the judge, from the judge. Now, my thing is, why? Why is it not safe for this guy to go back to his country?
He said because of the gangs threatening a rival, keyword rival gang is threatening his life. So that told you right there he was in a gang, rival, keyword.
So that's the whole thing, right?
That's what they say.
So no. But the
he
judge
said in court. It was a court. It was in court. He said it.
Did he use the word rival?
Yes.
I gotta see that.
Well, go see it. That's why
you know what? You know what I'm gonna say? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about this dude, man. Who cares?
I don't know. Somebody brought it up.
I
feel like you brought it up, Reno.
There's millions of these dudes about here. What do y'all think? Do y'all think he's guilty? Do y'all think he should be free? Or do y'all think he's just a total scum of the earth?
Out of here.
What do you think? Should he be on U.S. land or should he be back in his country? What do y'all think? Let's take a vote on it. Everybody go around and answer right now.
Okay, so I would say that because he was never legal, right?
Nope.
That's the whole thing. He was undocumented. He was never legal. The only reason he wasn't deported before was for fear of his life.
But he was supposed to be deported. They just never did it yet.
So this is what I
supposed to
say.
be deported.
I would say send him to Australia. That's what I say. Look, that's where we used to send our fucking criminals. Send them to Australia.
Send them to Gatorland. What about Gatorland? Isn't your boy building a fucking...
Man, that joint already flooded, man. That joint is built. They didn't even know what they were doing when they built it. That shit already flooded.
Aren't they doing that? Is your boy doing that shit?
Bro,
Yeah.
that
Is that
joint's
even
already
real?
flooded. They had to delay that shit. A fucking storm came through and flooded that bitch.
So hold on, Gatorland Alcatraz is real? Because I keep seeing these hillbillies and shit riding gators talking about
believe it or
Gatorland
not, yes, we're
Alcatraz.
in the time where some bullshit like that exists.
Yes, it is real.
Well, what is it? Tell me more about it.
It's a concentration camp where they hold so-called undocumented immigrants. They hold them there until they got to be deported.
Yeah.
No, it's in the middle of a swamp.
Well, you know what? They have time to self-deport. If they don't do it, that's on them.
That's cruel and unreasonable punishment. That's against our Constitution. Cruel and unreasonable punishment.
It's a concentration camp. Just like we used to throw Asians in.
It's not a jail. You can see it. It's not a jail.
Man,
they're cages. They're fucking cages.
My whole thing
cages.
is
Guantanamo Bay on U.S. soil. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's Guantanamo Bay on U.S. soil.
Actually, it's way worse than Guantanamo Bay, bro. Guantanamo Bay actually has cells, and this shit ain't like that.
Well, that's even worse.
Well, hold on. Let Mischievous chime in because he keeps wanting to talk about this.
It's mosquito infested. It's swamp infested, which brings different bacterias and viruses and disease. I mean, it's a horrible move to put something like that there because not only the inmates are getting exposed to that, but then you have the guards and everybody who's working there who's going to get exposed to this shit too.
You know what?
And anybody who supports that shit ain't got a fucking soul. I don't give a fuck what you say.
It's built on an old tarmac. It was an airport.
Yeah, it was a swamp though. It got flooded already. One storm came through and it flooded.
Here we go. No soul number one. Support that shit. Like, if you support shit like that, you got no.
What do you support it for?
You support yourself as a motherfucking American.
How does it benefit you? By supporting them.
How does it not benefit me?
How?
Just on a human nature, that's all. I mean, I can understand that you don't want them here because they're illegal and you're going by law. I can understand that. I can't understand agreeing with torturing people while they're being held.
Facts.
I know they go back.
Because all these people aren't so-called rapists and killers and criminals. They're not all that.
I don't agree with that.
Maybe we can put all the bad parole officers and shit down there too. The fucking corrupt ones. That's a good power move right there.
All the
crooked cops.
Perverts.
Why we
the serial killers?
That's right.
The serial killers.
Okay.
Everybody on U.S. fucking soil. Come on, man.
So this is what. Okay.
Fucking person out or one race out. Everybody's fucked up.
Yep.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is the funny thing. Hold on, Ethel. So this is the funny thing about all this. You guys get so worked up about this, right? But guess what? When it was the other political party that was doing the same bullshit, no one said nothing.
When did any other political place they build this fucking concentration camps in the middle of the swamps and shit?
Obama had that shit.
Where in the middle of a swamp, or he put him in a jail.
He put him in cages.
He put him in cages,
just like that.
At the border. At the border.
What is this? Tick for tack?
No, at the border?
Hold on, Ethel. It's not tit for tat, but you know what? It's funny because it's only mentioned because everybody hates Trump.
Well,
See, what I've
it's
noticed,
also
let me tell
only
you
mentioned
something.
because
Everybody
that's what we're
hates
dealing with
everybody.
now.
Everybody hates everybody. Don't you realize
It's
no matter
also
who's
only
in
mentioned
office,
because
they're not going to like?
it's also
Well, I
only
wish that
mentioned.
was true, Reno, but it's not.
Don't you realize that?
It's also only mentioned because that's where we are right now. We're not
No, it wasn't
back
mentioned when
8,
it
10,
happened.
12 years
That
ago. We're
was in
dealing with
office
this
that
now.
everyone likes.
But look,
Okay, it
Bubs,
wasn't mentioned 10 or 12 years ago. That's
exactly.
What good does it do?
That's the point.
See, look, this is what it comes down to, right?
And the right
comes
wing does the
down-
same thing. They will not admit any fucking wrongs, just like the left won't admit any wrongs with fucking Obama.
Exactly. And that's what we need
They
to
won't
come
do it.
together on, the fact that both of them doing the same shit.
Right, exactly. Same
For
shit.
the record, I am against injustice no matter who the fuck is perpetrating it. But right now, the motherfucker that's perpetrating it, the motherfucker that's behind it all, fucking now, the person that is responsible for it and is spreading and planting the motherfucking seeds of hatred that are about to motherfucking nuke our motherfucking country.
Okay,
is motherfucking Trump and his cronies fucking now.
I like this. So hold on a minute, Steve. Let's talk about this a little bit, right? Let's talk about this. Okay, you're right. That's what's going on right now. But this is my question. And I've asked Bubs this question many times. So if you don't like the fact that people who they're not legal to be in this country, right? You don't like the fact that they're being deported, then what is your solution?
Actually, you know, and nobody's ever actually asked me. Hold on.
Process for every single one of them.
Right. Nobody's ever actually asked me this
process
question.
will cost too much money.
No.
It was I believe it was Clinton that came up with a sped up due process.
Can I answer this real quick? I mean, it's like let's just be real, man. This country,
Let's be real.
This country was built on immigration.
Yeah.
Immigrants.
Yes.
Legal or not, legal or not, legal or not, legal or not.
Correct.
Immigrants built this country and made it what it is today. Not just white people who came here, because they were immigrants
Mostly
too.
not.
100%. All immigrants. Correct.
But you weren't getting 20 million at a time.
The ones who really did the hard fucking labor were the Chinese, the Irish, the black, the Native American. They weren't the English. They weren't the Portuguese. They weren't the Spanish.
Right.
So why is it so bad for immigrants to come here just because they're illegal? Okay, well, make them legal. Give them papers. If they don't have a record, if they don't have a violent record, give them fucking citizenship and let them start paying taxes.
So let me tell you about this process. And Mischievous might even know this because he has a Canadian wife or whatever, right? So let me tell you a little bit about this process. So this process is a very long and drawn out process, first of all. Okay. So one,
they
you're
can
talking
hire more
about
people to make it faster, and that makes a better economy.
Okay, well, listen. So we're talking about like vetting everyone, right? So one thing about like someone that's coming from another country, like they're not like the other countries aren't really giving you all the information necessarily on them, right? So the vetting is the biggest problem. And I think that if there was a better vetting process, then yes, you could allow maybe more immigrants. But the problem is when people are jumping the border, they're not being vetted. And so because they're not being, hold on, Miss Chivius, I'm going to go to you in a minute.
To get into this country, man, they got to wait months or years at the border. Get a process that works.
Skrill, let me ask you this, though.
Process that they used at Ellis Island when all the Europeans came here.
That's a good question.
Well, if they did that process, nobody would be getting in because when you came through Ellis Island, you had to prove that the government was not going to help you, that they didn't have to help you.
Well, make it that anyway. Okay, fine.
Then how the fuck are you justifying those fucking the white South Africans coming in? Come the fuck on. You think they really went through the entire process? And did they have a lengthy process? No, they sucked someone's fucking dick and took it up the ass for fucking Trump.
Because it's about that. It's about that.
Shut the fuck up and talk real about it.
250
like that. Don't fucking talk to me like
for real.
that.
Chill, for real, man. You
Let's
gotta be
talk real
respectful while
about
we're
it.
doing
You gotta
this.
find someone else to
Definitely
talk to
gotta
like
be
that,
respectful.
boy.
Yeah, we gotta
I'm
be
not talking to you,
respectful.
I'm talking to him. I'm talking to the fucking man who's responsible for this shit.
Well, you're looking.
And you
you're
take that
talking
shit
to me.
personal like you are his lapdog. It
I
ain't
don't
about you, it's
care how
about
you
him.
feel.
And you defend him like he
I
fucking
don't care
pays
how
your
you
bill
feel.
and shit.
It's
And
you, not me. I'm
he
not
don't give a
irritated
fuck
with
about
it.
you. He don't give a fuck about you. So stop.
Hold on. So is G Major texting instead of being on the show right now? Like I'm getting a text from G Major.
I think he's at
where
work.
he's trying to chime in, right? Because he's not here. So hold on. G, I'm gonna hold you down, yo. Hold on. G's fucking. Okay, G, I don't know what the fuck you. Okay, here it is. Obama had children in cages.
Yep.
It's okay to hate Trump. Just like 8 years ago, everybody hated anything Obama didn't do. Trump doing his thug thizzle in office right now.
Exactly.
You
What
don't
is a
have
thug?
to like him.
Exactly.
You don't
What is
have...
a fucking thug? Let's
Hold
define a fucking
on.
thug.
This is G Major, man. He's coming from fucking far away. You don't have to like him, but he's doing great business. And Trump isn't the maker of the Alligator Alcatraz.
What he considers great business. If
this is for you, Bubs.
If you consider great business at the expense of fucking human beings, then that's a problem.
Hold on, Bubs. This is for you. Take your panties off and do some task research.
That's a problem.
That's right.
Don't get me.
That's where the problem lies here. Motherfuckers don't care about other human beings. They care about their pocket.
Yo,
That's
G
the
wild.
problem.
Hold on. G wild as shit. G fucking texted in from work. And look, and for those that don't know, like G Major is like, he's getting paid on Facebook right now, right? He's like the biggest fucking troll, right? And like, it's working, yo, because just like Bubs is getting all upset, motherfuckers be getting so mad at G.
I'm stating the real. I could do it calmly. But why? Why would I hide that shit like other people hide the shit and try to act like they calm when they not?
This is my thing. When somebody believes,
can I raise my hand?
Who's got the? Hold on, hooligan. I'll come to you right after I make this statement. My problem is that what I see is die-hard party supporters, right? When I look at Mischievous, I see a die-hard party supporter. Hold on, Mischievous. When I go to Ethel, no, I ain't talking about you. When I look at Ethel, I see a die-hard party supporter. And my thing is, you can't look at any presidency or any administration and say everything that they're doing is wrong.
That's motherfucking insulting.
Let me explain it to you
real quick. Now.
Real quick, Mischievous. Let me explain something real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Explain it.
All these presidents and shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's look at the way they do shit as a highway, and they're all driving on the highway. Other presidents, they do the fucking speed limit. This motherfucker goes 150 miles an hour, reckless, and don't give a fuck about nothing. He needs to shut his fucking mouth. He needs to shut his fucking mouth and just do his job. Get off of fucking Twitter. Stop name calling people like a little fucking bitch.
Tell me what he's done.
It's not a fucking entertainment. He's not a fucking comedian. Do your fucking job and be a respectful fucking president.
He's a fucking joke and a waste of human fucking life.
What has he done? He made fun of fucking retarded people. Leave that to fucking me.
Leave that to Late Night Lunchin, you dirty bitch. Hold on, Bob. Let's go to Hooligan. Hooligan. He's got his hand up. Go ahead, Hooligan.
So let me. I'm driving. I just got done hauling about 30 tons of dirt today on my trailer, so I haven't started drinking yet. Soon. But let's understand the historical context. So you know me, I got to bring the facts, right? Let's go with the
fact
facts.
is that they're all some fucking shit.
Yeah, no. We're talking about. We're not talking about Trump. I'm not going to talk about Obama. I'm not going to talk about anything. Let's talk about the system itself, right? I'm not going to name call anything. Why? Let's ask the question. Why did we need to import tens of millions of immigrants into blue state areas? New York, Michigan, Ohio, Cincinnati, the Somalians, the African refugees.
It was to turn the vote. It was to turn the votes.
To turn the vote. So the census.
They say
And
like
what
you,
happened
Spade.
from the black community also.
But let me explain something to you. As a soldier, and Spade is going to be right there with me on this one.
As a white
did you
man.
witness? Hold on, as a white man too, but as Spade will tell you as a soldier, what did you witness when you saw those people coming across the border? What was wrong with it? You didn't see women and children. When you're fleeing poverty and you're fleeing war, women and
where
children
are the women
flee.
and children are coming from, bro? You're bullshitting. There's women and children here that are being deported. Debunked. Debunked.
There were women and children, but the
He's
majority.
talking about majority, Bob. He's talking about majority, not just a few.
It's not the majority.
Yes, it was.
I will show you
Accept the
hours
fact.
of videos of boats of military
Let's
age
sacrifice
men.
the women and
telling
children for the men. Sure, why not? They're not.
No.
villains.
The men come here because you're being invaded. You're being fucking invaded.
What I see,
Define the word invaded, bruh.
What I see is sleeper cells.
Come to my
says illegals. Illegals.
You come to my fucking country
and illegal is not a fucking noun.
You wave a fucking flag of the country you're leaving in my fucking face while you burn my
It's just a
fucking
piece
flag.
of fucking goddamn fucking material. Fuck a flag.
If you love your country so much, go the fuck back there. My country, don't come to my country and wave your fucking flag and tell me it's the worst place in the world.
Why y'all so patriotic? What is so proud to be about this fucking country? What's so proud?
Because it's the greatest fucking country in the world.
We're allowed to be
You wanna
proud.
why?
Bullshit. We're the most savage, uncivilized, pillage, village, raping motherfuckers on this goddamn planet.
That's your
You
opinion.
serious?
No, that's
we're
fact.
Go to
We
Somalia.
can go through history. Come on, sailor, go through history. Let's go through
Go
how this country is fucking went into every other fucking country and fucked
Go
it
to
up and
Congo
put who
right
what
now.
they wanted in the fucking office. Let's talk about that.
Go to Congo.
Let's
Go
talk
to
about
Congo
that.
right now.
No, let's talk
They
about
just-
that, sailor.
The Muslims just murdered fucking 700 Catholics.
Let's talk
Go to
about
the fucking
Liberia.
Barbary trade.
Let's talk about Liberia, dog.
Yeah, they murdered their own fucking people.
What is the
There's
history
been a
of
civil war.
Liberia? Do you know the fucking history?
God damn, Bubba, you can call
Do
it
you know
They
what
were
the
created-
history of Liberia is,
Well,
dog?
they were created so that makes sense they could go back to their country.
Go back to
They
their
were created-
country. You know how you sound? They weren't from the
How do
fucking Liberia.
You come to this country and fucking complain
Just
about.
like our ancestors did.
Say the fuck where you
Just
came
like
from.
our ancestors did. A bunch of fucking immigrants, just like everybody else.
So hold on, let's let Spade chime in. Spade, hold on. Hold on, Ethel. Let Spade chime in. He been waiting. Go ahead, Spade.
God damn, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, frat boys?
Hot damn, man. Here we go again.
Man, listen here. I'm driving right now. I'm just leaving a birthday party. But listen here. I'll be back in a quiet location within the next half an hour. But what I want to chime in with about military age males coming to our country, undocumented, unvetted. I see this a bunch of sleeper cells are being put in place. Okay,
Who are these immigrants though? Who are you speaking of?
The Chinese
people that aren't documented immigrants, that aren't undocumented immigrants. It ain't just brown people. It ain't just white people. It ain't just black people. All right, but there's
a large group of Chinese that are coming across the southern border too. For those that don't know, go ahead, Spade.
If I knew that there was an easy way. If I knew that there was an easy way to get access into this country, to get resources, to fuel my lifestyle, to uphold, not to uphold, but to keep with my upkeep until we get all the goons on deck, so we can launch off our fucking sleeper cells. That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what it is.
They just brought in some from South Africa and fucking Ukraine. They just brought in people, 250,000 Ukrainians.
Hey, Bubs. I was at Fort Dix in the same barracks as a bunch of Bosnian. I was at Fort Dix, no Diddy. Fort Dix, New Jersey, when a bunch of Bosnian and Kosovo refugees were there. All right, but it just so happens that it's more convenient when people of a darker hue are criminalized versus people of a lighter hue?
Well, look, most Ukrainians are maintenance men, okay? They're not fucking terrorists. You know what I'm saying?
But did you say they brought Ukrainians here?
Trump, 250,000
They
of them.
brought, I was just up in Cape Cod not too long ago, and the Cape Cod.
Bob is saying that Trump brought 250,000 Ukrainians in this country.
Well,
Obama brought 3 million
I don't know if he
Muslims.
brought all 250,000. I don't know if he brought all 250,000, but he brought part of that 250,000.
But he brought some of them sons of bitches.
But they brought 3 million Somalians into Michigan.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like,
and Somalians, yo, they
in Minnesota.
I ain't saying all of them, but some of them, they be on some shit, man. Look at all the shit they done did to Kenya.
Yeah, like, I mean, stop importing terror. I mean, if you're going to do immigration, immigrate those who want to be here, who want to contribute to society, who don't pose a burden on the taxpayers, who want to contribute.
Just
Why
like
are we
our
fucking
ancestors.
importing people to?
Yep, just like our ancestors.
I mean,
Yeah, but when your ancestors came here, Mike, when they came here, Mike, they came here with no money and they got nothing from the government.
True.
They came here
That's
and
not
made a
true,
living.
bro. That's not true because you had to have a certain amount of and Ethel will tell you this. You had to have a certain amount of money when you came here.
You had to be able to prove you could take care of yourself, and the government was not going to help you.
The government gave you nothing. You had to be.
I mean,
you had
the
to have
government didn't
skill.
have those services back then anyway.
Exactly.
And they should never have them
way
now.
before the New Deal. Way before the New Deal.
You shouldn't be coming here taking from us.
They didn't
people that
have
work hard.
services
I'm
like
sorry.
that back then.
You come here. You
Hey,
yourself.
Now,
Ethel,
they
I
did
want
set up,
you to
now,
go
the
do
government,
all
well,
the jobs
the
that
state
can't get
government set
filled
up like lunch
because we're
lines.
sending all these people away.
I think
You
if
say
you're here
you say
working
they
hard,
ain't doing shit, and listen, there's a lot of jobs that we would not do that white people thought they were too good for, too good to do. So
Yeah,
they're
that's
doing
why
them.
when
We
they
won't
fought
do it for what they're paying for it. They'll do it.
American
in
farmers,
Pennsylvania, they went
American
Hold on,
farmers
one at
are
a time. One
stating
at a
that
time.
their
Hold
farms
on,
are
Ethel. Let
shutting
me
down
Stevie say
because
talk real
they
quick.
can't motherfucking get enough workers. White American farmers that supported Trump cannot run their farms because they don't have
very
fucking
true.
workers.
I've seen
Because white
documentaries
people
on that.
think they're
Because too many fucking
good.
white liberal cucks out there wanting everybody to pay for them or their shit, and they all run around going, "Oh, I want free shit." You know what? My ass is on the back end of a fucking shovel all day long. Get your fucking ass out there and go to work. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing, and that's the problem with our country.
I actually think that they do. I think
If you're
the
here,
government
do a fucking thing.
Hold on, guys. One at a time.
I really do think the government does owe because they set up this society, they set up the structure of this government. So at least at the bare minimum, I think the necessities in life should be taken care of. Now, if you want the extras and the fine shit in life, you got to go get it yourself. But I think food, clothing, and shelter, and internet, and internet should be provided for everyone.
You gotta understand that when this was all created, hold on, Ethel. When this was all created, it was created for you to stand on your own too. And to this day, because of the way that I was raised, I always try to stand on my own too. Like if somebody try to buy me something, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I think somewhere within the last 10 or 20 years, we forgot that. You know what I'm saying? We forgot that we're supposed to take care of ourselves.
But you know
we're
what else
supposed
we
to take
forgot?
care of our
You know
families.
what else we forgot? You know what else we forgot? I am my brother's keeper. We also
take care of other people.
We also forgot I am my brother's keeper and caring for your loved ones and others. And you know, and I'm not talking monetarily. I'm not talking monetarily.
But they always want the money, Bob. They always want the goddamn money.
Tells you gotta
I'm just saying we also forgot about that.
Gotta give.
I'm just saying we also forgot about that.
All right, so look, let's switch gears.
Why don't we go
Let's
to some
switch
music
gears
real quick?
Let's play some music and then we'll come back with something completely different on Power357radio.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Late Night Lunchin YouTube page. You dirty bitches.
I've come here to avenge Chi-Chi and her mother.
Avenge what? That's Tien's affair, and not yours.
But Chi-Chi was away.
Salute the villain and tap the ceiling, I'm in the building. Slinging Regis Philbin in the ring like Brian Pillman. Premeditated with mine, I make a killing. They knew that I was hot when I told them I'd be chilling. Catch the feeling like James Brown, I shut it down. And cut the head off a king just to procure his crown. My upside down frown, they tell a story. Jack Slater is dead and now they blaming Shorty. Paper chasing like I run the category. Old school baller, Robert Ory, shoot the lights out. I kick a hole in the speaker, then pull the mics out. Test the heart when I ask you what's your life about. Jamal Chase, burning safety, running a slight route. Gifted with the talent and skill, so with the hype bout. Within a reasonable doubt, it ain't a stressor. Vice grip with this work and apply pressure like. The vagabonds be out here getting ching ching. Dropping jewels around the world like bling bling. I told them till I hear the pretty lady sing. The beggar clan shorty just gonna do his thing. The vagabonds be out here getting ching ching. Dropping jewels around the world like bling bling. I told them till I hear the pretty lady sing. The beggar clan shorty just gonna do.
Our357radio.com. We are late night luncheon, baby. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches. Yo, I know a lot of y'all, like myself, probably remember this lyric. So I'm going to say this lyric, and then I want to talk to y'all a little bit about this and see if y'all knew, because to me, I never knew this shit. So it goes, you ready? 54'11", size 7 in girls. Baby face, looked like she was 11 with curls. Who remembers that DMX record? How it's going down?
Yeah,
now,
I remember
here's
that.
the question.
Yeah.
How many people here actually knew what 5411s were?
I didn't.
I mean, I saw this on social media the other day, so I guess this would be some shit that I saw on the socials. Reno, you're usually a hip-hop guy.
They were Reebok princesses.
But do you know why he called them 5411s?
5411s, nah.
Yo, that's how much they cost in the store.
Mm.
In New York City, at that time, the Reebok princesses used to cost $54.11.
Okay.
Because that was always a lyric. I would hear him. You know what I mean? 5411, size 7 in girls. Look like she was 11 in girls. And I used to be like, what the fuck is a 5411? And then thank the gods of social media, they told me that just this week that is how much the shoes cost. And then, you know, this is late night lunches, so we got to dig a little deeper, right? She looked like she was 11 in girls. Why the fuck does hip hop always want these girls that look like they're teenagers? Rest in peace to the homie DMX.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, song after song. Look, LL Cool J had a record where he had a young girl. Nature, who is like one of my favorite fucking MCs, had a song about a girlfriend that attended a Catholic high school.
Fresh Prince had one too. Parents just don't understand. A little young girl. Yeah.
Like hip hop loves underage girls. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Shit.
And it reminds me of a girl I used to be friends with, right? She was like one of my best friends when we were like 16. And then
But she was really 11. She was really 11.
So no, she was 16, but she had this dude that was like 30.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And the crazy thing is, her mom hooked her up with this dude because her mom, like, he used to work at the Giant, and the mom was like, you know, she was from like, I don't know, the Philippines or China or some shit, right? And she's like, oh, he had a good job. He had a very good job. I hook you up. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck?
Is that the Giant by Chuck E. Cheese?
That was the Giant back in the day in Queens Chapel.
Oh, Queens Chapel, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, what is the fascination with these young girls? You know what I mean? Like it's fucking nuts. And it's like it's all throughout hip hop. And you know, we're learning more about these things because in 2025, it's being like pointed out so that we can like condemn it. Like that's bad. That's bad. You shouldn't be fucking a 16-year-old. I mean, R. Kelly's got arrested for it. You know what I mean? Diddy, I mean, like that's a whole nother ball game right there, which I want to talk about that shit too, right? Shit, this might be a good fucking transition. You know, Diddy's out, guys. He did it.
He's not
Psych.
out. He's not out.
Psych. He wasn't slip. I guess he didn't have enough baby oil to be able to slip out of that one. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see what the judge did to him? When he was
Go ahead,
in court,
I can hear you.
I don't think the judge liked him. So when he was in court, the judge looks at him and she asked him, she goes, "Are you tired of being in the whatever jail it is?" And he said, "Yeah." And he put his hands up like he was praying and he nodded his head, "Yeah." And a couple hours later, she came back and said no bail. He thought he was getting bail.
So there's a rumor going around that basically Cassie was like petitioning for him not to get bail. I don't know if that shit's true. It's a fucking rumor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that judge don't like him because she was fucking. He thought he was going home.
Well, I mean, he was. So he does have a charge, and I guess what we're doing now is we're just waiting for the sentencing. Is that where we are, Reno? Are we just waiting for the sentencing now?
Yeah, October. In October. Because the reason why they didn't let him out because they said
Your
he's a
microphone's
threat.
popping really bad, bro.
Yeah, like shake your cord, like you shake your dick at nighttime. It's not jerking off if I just shake it. That's not masturbation. That's just shaking. Shake it like a paint can, like a paint can.
Oh man.
Now, but I mean,
But yeah.
that's pretty much, you know, what's going on. I mean, so he beat the bigger charges. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, he's been beaten more than the bigger charges in the Gray Bar Motel. Sure, he's beaten a lot. He's getting some commissary.
I hope he gets 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, the charges he's got against him now is just like what, like transportation of fucking prostitution or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he ain't getting much off of that, man. I mean, how much could they possibly give him off of that?
He's gonna say,
He's
gonna say, I wasn't
thought it was
the driver.
20 per charge. I thought it was 20 years he's facing.
Hey, look, since the evolution of hip hop, since the evolution of fucking hip hop, motherfuckers have been flying bitches in or Peter Panning bitches in, and they've been paying for pussy. So he ain't no different than the rest of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't make it right.
I think that if they would have got him on like, you know, like some Justin Bieber or some Usher charges, I know, well, you said it don't make it right, but I mean, look, this is the thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with moving pussy and paying for pussy. Now, if he does something,
I mean, I'd say if the woman's willing, I mean, that's their body. Do what the hell you want to do with it.
I mean, Ethel, you know this. All men pay for pussy in one way or another. I'm paying for the rest of my life.
Me too. He got a ring to show.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Like you see a girl and you like, man, am I ready to pay for that shit for the rest of my life? Especially when you get like my wife, she's from another country. So I literally had to pay her dad for the pussy.
I see a picture of your wife on Facebook. Your wife looks like a really, really nice woman.
She is. She is a nice woman, but she costs a whole lot of cows and goats.
Send Skrilla Man some money. He needs a Cash App account. Skrilla, we gotta set you up with a GoFundMe.
Exactly. Hit my GoFundMe. You know,
it's gonna be
more.
It's Goat Fund Me. You need a Goat
Right.
Fund Me.
Right, hit my goat fund me because I need some more fucking cows and some more goats
That's
my
right, and
fucking in-laws.
that's because y'all will be renewing your vows soon. So that's a whole bunch of more fucking money that you can be spending and shit. So I already know.
20 goats and 4
that's
chickens.
I tell you, man.
And
But I mean that's my whole thing about Diddy. Like if you would have got him, like we were talking, I think it was last week, for murder, like Mischievous said, or you would have got him for like molestation, like molesting fucking like Justin Bieber or fucking Usher or something like that. But you got him on like the weakest fucking charges. First of all, 50 Cent's baby mother, Jane Doe is what she called herself, but everybody know who the bitch is. Everybody know who the bitch is, right? Like, that's what she do. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing.
What are those charges is about her?
That's what I'm saying. This is what they do. Look, when you're a woman and you say, oh yeah, I want to go to Saint-Tropez, right? Which is the south of France. And you wanna live like the fucking Kardashians live. You gotta do Kardashian type shit. Because guess what? Sheiks only pay if they gonna do some weird shit. Sheiks, there was a woman, and she basically had like I feel like it was like a journal, right? Like she had like a journal where she basically was talking about how she was living this life and she was with all these sheiks and sheiks and fucking all this stuff, right? And this woman was literally letting these men like shit on her and all this disgusting stuff. But guess what? That's the reason why she's been to all of these places that we've never even thought of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, shit, just think about what Buck had to do, fucking, to get for his wife. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted some, he had to take her to fucking Disneyland and all of these. And who knows what Buck fucking made his wife do for that shit.
Cooking and cleaning. No, I'm just joking. That don't happen around here. Yeah, I'm still paying for pussy. I've been paying for pussy for 37 years. I'm hoping I'm gonna get like a golden arch fucking card or some shit.
That brings me to a fun topic, right? So, what's the strangest way that you paid your significant other, or maybe just another? Maybe when we're talking about Reno, we're talking about that girl in Mexico, right? What's the strangest way that you ever paid for pussy?
That's actually a pretty good fucking question. The strangest way I've ever paid for pussy was saying I do. That's the strangest way. Because trust me, if I would have known,
my motherfucking ass off.
If I would have known what was in store for me 37 years ago, I would have been like, nah, dog, I pass. I'm passing on that. I'm passing on that ass. I'm done.
Let's go to Hooligan. Hooligan, what's the strangest way that you paid for pussy?
What a Venmo.
And look, now he's nowhere to be found. He was laughing, he was joking, and now we ask him the fucking question, and we can't even find it. So I'm going to tell you guys.
Does food stamps count?
I'm going to tell you guys. Actually, let's go to Mischievous. Mischievous, what's the strangest way that you paid for pussy?
Well, I mean, somebody mentioned food stamps. I mean, I think I paid for a hoe out of some Ethel's food stamps out of her. I mean, you know what? To be real, I don't know how to answer that question, because obviously being in a relationship, when you're following the traditional norm of shit, there's an expectation for men to pay for a majority of shit. But, interestingly enough, I want to kind of flip my answer and say that
you want to pivot?
I had a girl that was so into me that she was showering me with like lavish gifts, TVs, fucking ordering me takeout, all this motherfucking shit all the time, just because she wanted to suck my dick so bad.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's crazy. She bought me a TV thinking it would allow me to let her suck my dick. True story.
How retarded was she?
Hopefully it was a flat screen TV, not a fucking tube TV.
Well, she was a girl that I worked with back in the day, so obviously not so retarded that she couldn't get a job working with folk. But I think she was just sprung, you know. And the thing is I'll be real with you. Eventually, out of guilt, I'll let her suck my dick. So, you know. And I
Did you
get
get
TV.
yet? Did you get that PlayStation 1?
No, I did keep the TV in the clothing that she bought me, and she got to suck the dick once.
Did
But
it
when she
take two
tried to
people
come
to carry
back
the
for,
TV in?
What's that?
I said, did it take two people to carry the TV? I'm just trying to do the timeline. Was it a flat screen? Was it a tube TV?
It was a flat screen, about 45 inches, and yeah, man.
Nice.
So,
You was slinging that dick.
You tried to re-up on that dick sucking, and I said there ain't no return engagements here. So, but cheers.
I see Reno's back. So Reno, we're talking about the strangest or the craziest thing that you ever fucking did to pay for pussy.
Okay, this is gonna be a kicker. An extra value meal.
Ah, that's my man right there.
That's all it took. An extra value meal, a blunt, and maybe a beer.
Nice. That was a cheap date. That was a cheap date.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm gonna do Breeze because Breeze is not here. Shouts out to Breeze, you dirty bitch. This is Breeze. Yo, dog man, I don't pay for no pussy. Pussy pays for me, you dirty bitches.
I'm offended. You know, I remember, man. But let's go to Bub.
I ain't never paid for none.
No, so look, Bub, this is what I'm talking about. Let me give you mine, and then you'll feel a little more comfortable, right?
Hey, Bubs, they felt sorry for you, so they just gave it to you for free. You didn't have to pay for it.
Exactly.
God damn.
I mean, let me make you feel a little more comfortable, right? So I had a girlfriend at one time in my life, many, many years ago, in the annals of time. And you know, she wanted McDonald's. Let's be straight. Like back in the day, bitches just wanted McDonald's, right? And she's like, yeah, you know, I want McDonald's. And I'm like, man, I ain't buying no motherfucking McDonald's. Like, what the fuck I look like? You know, cause I was a G back then. I wasn't who I am now, right? So I was like, nah, bitch, you ain't getting a motherfucking McDonald's. So she's like, well, you know, but I'm really hungry. And I used to say all the time, this was one of my lines that I was famous for. Well, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Eat, sleep. Because when you go to sleep, you ain't hungry no more, right? So I said, well, you know what you could do? She was like, I don't want to eat, sleep. And I said, all right, look, let's do this. How about you strip for dollars? And if you strip good enough and you make enough dollars, you can buy your own motherfucking Happy Meal. So that's what I'm talking about, Bub. This could even be your wife. You know what I'm saying? You just made her work for that motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. She gonna get it anyway, but you made her work for it. That day, she was willing to work.
Don't be fooled. Don't be
bro.
fooled, guys. Don't be fooled, guys. I just went to Disney World and I got zero pussy. I got zero pussy.
Right, like
It don't
know,
work,
man.
and that was expensive.
Like I don't know, bro. For real.
Damn, Bucky. Shit.
I'm a lame.
You're a lame. No, actually, I'm a lame. I mean, I was
prude.
tipping the bitch with cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a prude.
We're gonna start calling Skrilla Man Grimace and shit. He's got a fucking bag full of fucking burgers and shit.
I'm a
What is it?
I'm a curmudgeon.
Robble. Yeah, that's the dude. Robble. The Hamburglar. Skrilla Man showing up at the fucking bus stop with a bag full of fucking Big Macs and shit.
I'm a curmudgeon, and I think all of y'all are curmudgeons too. If you don't know what it means, look it up.
No, won't you tell us, man? That's what we do here.
Nah, man, you gotta look it up.
We gotta look it up.
Yeah.
All right, so I want everybody right now that's watching the cast or the stream to look up, what was it, curmudgeon?
Yeah.
It sounds like a fun guy.
Butt munchkins. That's what he's trying to get us to look up. Butt munchkins.
All right, well, since everybody else
it's like
is
a bad-tempered
really
person,
about this
especially
shit.
it's a bad-tempered person, you know what I'm saying? Especially like people our age, like getting older.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just call them Karens
It's
and
called
Kens
crabby.
nowadays. It's called Karens and Kens. That's what it's called nowadays.
Yeah, I'm just crabby. Leave me alone. I'm crabby today.
Hey, real quick, Skrills, before we keep going on, I want to say what's up to everybody on the YouTube joint, man. We got, some people listening, watching, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We work hard for this, you know what I'm saying? I got the new layout, Skrills got the topics, and I just wanted to ask y'all to like, share, and subscribe. We trying to get to 1,000. We trying to get to 1,000 people, y'all. And we need as much watch hours, man. I don't care if y'all just like put your computer on and hit play while you're not doing nothing. Just give us some hours, man.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000. If we get 1,000, Skrilla Man's gonna give every hoe a happy meal that subscribes.
Let's get it. Happy
you
meal.
win a happy meal, you dirty bitches. But you gotta dance for it. You gotta dance. Yo, let's go to some music and then we're gonna come back with another topic on Power357Radio.com.
It's Late Night Lunchin on Power357Radio.com.
Fuck your waving. Broke. Sword frags and dog tags hanging from the rifle. You feel I smell the combat, nigga. Hopeless. Pride is a fortress. Kings get their head cut off. Doctors pull bullets out with forceps. Coast. My mind at the bottom of the ocean. My pride in the bottle. Every glass has a message. Every drag, shorter inhales, bringing a little death in it. The glare in my eyes running late on my destiny. Let the boy cook. Yo, I simmer like a Simmons. Put some death in it. I jam this flag in the foothills for footholds with bushmills and bush blown. Black clouds, 300 blackout rounds around for the extras. Same shit, change quick, Chris Nestle. This life's a bitch, just like the bitch next to me. Just like the sit down quiet when I touch turn gold till I starve like Midas. Wait, wash away your sentences that I pen where the chaos lives. We make waves. Smash your castle, can't fight the ocean, won't win the battle. Wave. Flag for the victory. None of y'all niggas ain't shit to me. Fuck your way. Man, fuck your way. Nigga, fuck your way. Fuck your splash. 80s kids that was raised in the 90s think crack cool. Gap pool, wave cause it's shiny. Bustin' at your house partay. The turbulent youths is told to sit on stoops and lift the murder rate. Sicky, bomb flu, car full of giddy little jits with no future, losing, cruising the parkway. Everything is anything, everybody, anybody. Serve it like a circus observant, whipping the parquet. Fuck you niggas thought we body is embalming is making these niggas rowdy. And you looking from the car, we warlords, shatter windshields, ripping your doors off. Riot for a city block, cinder block, bullhorn. Wash away your sentences that I pen where the chaos lives. We make waves. Smash your castle, can't fight the ocean, won't win the battle. Wave. Flag for the victory. None of y'all niggas ain't shit to me. Fuck your way. Man, fuck your way. Turn me up a little bit. Fuck your way. Yeah. Fuck your splash. Whatever they want to happen. My sound is the town. We hustle when the ground cold. Pound it aloud. Push it from a down coat, you bounce and you pounce. My teeth made of gem stars, your couch is my house. Getting chauffeured in a fiend's car. And these aren't no high-born lords, we flea bottomers. Shit river stepper over us, emotionless, holding the culture up. Gold cloak scoping us, we throwing stuff, you know it's us. Men die from the bottle of the sword. Ride for your pride of the cause. Catch your body, nigga. You ain't really anybody boss. Hashtag that, I see the vision in my deathbed. So I'm saying everything I wish I said then. We don't go live, slave catcher, be a slave catcher. You fuck around up on some, would you like a boat ride? Bounce, nigga, spit 16s and stuff a house, nigga. You could get it anywhere, Delaware, Laos, nigga, La La Land.
Power357radio.com. We are Late Night Luncheon, baby. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches. Yo. I know what you motherfuckers want, man. I do. I know what you want. Breeze ain't here tonight. And because Breeze ain't here tonight, and I know what you motherfuckers want, I want to start this next topic or segment or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? So I saw something on my socials, like I normally do.
What'd you see?
So there's a story going around. Now, look, I'm not verifying this shit. I don't know the validity of it. Okay, I don't know.
It's not meta verified.
It's not meta verified, but
oh shit.
It does give us a conversation, right? So there's something going around right now. Said that Rakim, Rakim Allah,
yeah,
KRS-One, Hollywood's favorite MC, Big Daddy Kane, and Cool G Rap are forming a super group.
Along with Slick Rick.
The project is also reported to involve fellow legend Slick Rick.
Yes, sir.
How the fuck do you feel about that, frat boys?
I feel like I'm spending $24.99. I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
You might have bought a vinyl for that motherfucker.
I'm downloading that joint off YouTube quick as shit.
You know, I felt. I gotta be real with you. I felt.
Oh shit, be real.
Here we go. Hot take. I felt a lot better with what you said until you mentioned fucking Slick Rick.
Are you serious? You're not a Slick Rick guy?
Hold on.
Nice.
You know, here's the thing. You know, you can have respect for somebody, but straight up not enjoy their material at all. Okay.
Okay, I mean, I can respect that.
I am a huge G-Rap fan. I mean, and a lot of this will make sense when you understand the type of MCs that I really, you know, embody in my own work, and the ones that I state that I actually am a fan or a listener or follower of. You know, G-Rap is a me type of dude in terms of we're not from the same place, but in terms of hard-hitting lyricism, that is the type of dude I'm into. Fucking Big Daddy Kane also has the ability to flip from super lyrical into super smooth. You know what I mean? Enjoy that.
He's a smooth operator.
Those would be my two favorites out of that bunch. I am
Chris and Rakim not?
Listen, Rakim is cool. Rakim is a supreme. Listen, Rakim is a supreme lyricist. However, Rakim he bores me a little bit. You know what I mean? So out of that,
I understand why.
Hold on. Here, I'm gonna give you the further hot take.
Calm down, Reno.
Out of that bunch, this is my order of how I enjoy them. I would state number one.
In your mouth.
Number one, G-Rap. Number two, Big Daddy Kane. Number three, Rakim. Number four, KRS-One. Number five, Slick Rick. In terms of how I enjoy them. I don't enjoy KRS-One. Now, if I said that in the presence of Eric Jordan, he would probably be like, yo, we ain't fam no more, and we ain't in this group together.
You know what?
Anymore.
You know what, Miz?
Bub the same way, yo. Bub the same way.
Hey, Miz, I'll speak for him. We ain't fam no more.
Hey, that's what I
You ain't sound vision no more, bitch.
There was no disrespect.
He is the 100% fucking GOAT.
I said I respect that shit, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. It's like when we talked about members of Wu-Tang Clan. My favorite is Meth. Do I think Meth is the best lyricist out of the bunch? No, but he's the one that I like the most.
I feel you on that because you know what? I'm saying, like, For real. To me, like, Chris is the best, but I think, like, G-Rap, the way he does his shit, like, it sounds better as far as his style and the way he puts shit together. I like Chris's content more, but I feel you. I put Chris at the GOAT thing, but I would, I enjoy other people more. I feel you on that.
This is my thing.
I have no disdain or no hatred. I will never not give them their due. I will never not give them their due or respect for where they stand in the echelon of hip hop. It is just a personal preference.
Okay. Well, look, let Reno.
I feel you, bro.
How do you feel about this shit, Reno?
Yo, I'm just intrigued what the album will sound like.
I'm worried.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm worried, right? Because
I'm not, because Chris is involved. He is not going to be a part of nothing that ain't gonna bang.
Okay, this is my thing, right? So
or G-Rap.
The firm, every MC on the firm was thorough.
Not really.
And the firm
Foxy
was
Brown was
trash.
not thorough.
Who?
Foxy Brown was not thorough.
Get the fuck out of here, yo! Foxy was nasty.
One, she didn't write a fucking word.
I don't care about that. Her voice was nasty, yo.
Foxy Brown was better. Foxy Brown was better than Little Kim.
But I feel you. You know, she fit the part, but I don't think I would want to hear another album.
But this is the thing, though, and I see Spades here now, so we're getting ready to go to him. But look, this is my thing, though. Nas, AZ, Nature, all fucking forces, forgive my pun, of nature. Like, all three of them are fucking maniacal with the lyrics, yo.
Even
Cormega.
No doubt.
Even Cormega.
Yeah, I've never been a mega guy. I've never been a mega
Andre's
guy,
not
but
gonna be on there.
he gonna be playing the skin flute.
Wait, let me ask you this though: How the hell are you gonna have G-Rap, the original? How you gonna have the original street assassin G-Rap on all these tracks with KRS-One, who's like peace, right?
Biddy body, biddy body, biddy.
You must not have heard. You must not have heard Criminal Minded. You must not have heard By Any Means Necessary.
Like, I put a bullet in your medulla and school you.
You know what I'm saying? It's more on the
G-Rap
level.
will be like, but peace.
It's more on the level of peace if you're willing to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying? See you in the whirlwind, motherfuckers.
I don't know. It's just gonna be a weird combo, those two. Thinking.
Oh, it's gonna be, dude. And that's the whole thing. It's intriguing. Spade. I don't know if you heard this or not, but Rakim, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, and Cool G Rap
with a super group.
How the fuck you feel about this?
A super group. They're gonna be like Voltron. God damn, the fuck was that? They're gonna be like
got mosquitoes and shit trying to attack him.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being patient with me, guys. Man, I was driving back from Annapolis up in Baltimore now.
Okay, so you said they're gonna come together and they're gonna form Voltron, right?
Voltron, man, come on, KRS, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, man, get the hell out of here.
And Rakim.
That's like the Wu-Tang before it was Wu-Tang.
Guest appearance of Slick Rick.
Again, guess the appearance of my man
low.
sitting in my car, wait for.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, guest appearance of Slick Rick. That's gonna be dope.
I love Slick Rick, yo.
Hey, Skrill, everybody's weighed in on this, right? Because I got something I want to talk about as well.
Go ahead. Jump in.
Let's talk about Jim Jones.
Man, he's an old young neighbor.
Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying?
He can't grow up, Kenny.
He's an OG young neighbor.
He's like Benjamin Buttons.
Jim Jones.
He on his second childhood ass motherfucker.
Jim Jones came out and basically said, you know, I'm paraphrasing, you know, I'm better than Nas, I'm more relevant than Nas, and he said check his Billboard entries. And when everybody went back, even Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying, went back
I heard that.
And checked it, and Nas has got like 27, and Jim Jones got like 9.
Well, you know he used to play ball, right? In Wellington Park.
Yep. But you know, he's backtracking now. You know that, right? He's backtracking like shit. He was like, I didn't know so many people love this dude. Like, for real, like, are you gonna tell me Are you gonna tell me that you a dude in hip hop or at your age and you're not familiar with Nas's music?
Nah, he bullshitting.
Man, look. First of all,
he's the jack off the Nas.
First of all, he's a fucking wannabe. Jim Jones is a motherfucking wannabe. First and foremost,
he's willing to do bullshit just for the money. You know what I'm saying? That is anti-hip hop for me, in my opinion.
No, he light skin. He light skin. He got that light skin complex about him. He need to be on the scene and shit with his old young ass. He's on his motherfucking second ass childhood. Come on. He's still rapping up. When you damn near 50, you still talking about it. Don't shut the fuck up, man. I don't believe shit you say.
Your cable's messing up a little bit there, buddy.
Look, he's like your uncle that sells crack. What the fuck is crack?
Listen, Jim Jones is a joke even in the hood that he claims. He don't even know where the fuck he's from. He's so trying to misrepresent. I mean, even Cameron says that shit. Yo, I want to digress for a second. Can I give a quick shout out to my homegirl Jordan, who is viewing the show? She's up in the comments and watching right now. New viewer to shit. Listen, this girl,
much love.
She is she's 19. She's an artist, a jewelry maker. She does all sorts of dope ass shit. And
let's get her on the show.
She wants to manage my social media, so I mean, maybe I should let her. The young ones are the future, Whitney said, right?
That's what they say.
And so did Wu-Tang.
Reno, sing it. I believe the children are the future.
Hey, Skrilla's got a Happy Meal for her.
What you gonna do for that Happy Meal, bitch?
Right? Oh, we can work something out.
Ho. So I think Spade wasn't here during that. Spade would be a good one to ask. Spade. Like,
yes,
what's the craziest thing that you done paid a bitch to get some pussy?
I don't know. I paid $1,685 a month in child support.
It still ain't getting no pussy. That was a one-time event.
And I ain't even fucking her.
Oh, man. That is how it is. Welcome to America, everybody. This is our 5th of July show.
Bullets are cheaper.
You know what they say, man. It's cheaper to keep her. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to somebody about that the other day. They were like, yeah, man, I think I'm going to leave my wife. I said, good luck with that shit.
Shit. Hey, you better off that bitch and get the insurance money.
Listen, there's some lakes around me where people could be left, and I know some people that can guide you there if we need some help. So
shit, all you need to do is drop them off in a fucking pig pen. Them motherfuckers will be gone by tomorrow.
Take them down to the gator farm y'all was talking about.
You know what?
The Gator Alcatraz. Yeah, Gator. Yeah, you missed that, Spade. They were talking about Gator Alcatraz. Look, the first half of the show was all fucking Gator Alcatraz. I was like, I'm still drunk. I was like, fuck, they're talking about Gator. I'm like, I need fucking Gatorade or some shit. I ran upstairs, got me a fucking quick Gatorade to hydrate, and fucking still drinking beers and shit.
Here, Buck, you can have some of my bottle, bro.
I like it.
Take it, man. I'm on that tequila all the time. Let's get it, yo.
That's how cheap I am. Look at that.
Spade going with the Yingling. He's drinking that shit that's out of the area that I live in. Fuck.
Yingling.
Huntsville, PA. Is it an Esther?
Okay, some Knob Creek. Okay, we
got. Yo, that motherfucker got T-Mobile fucking wireless internet and shit.
We got some boozing up in this bitch.
that motherfucker got Xfinity. It's booming.
Listen, when we was talking about politics, did y'all notice Bucky literally leans back like he's terror squad and shit, pops on the glasses, and he's like, you know what, man? I ain't letting this shit kill my vibe. I'm just fucking chilling.
Yeah. He hates that shit. Yo, you know he calls me every Monday and he's like,
politicking.
What the fuck y'all talking about politics? I hate that shit.
Fuck,
I hear that shit on the news. I don't need to hear it on the fucking show.
I would speak about music for 2 hours and shit, but I mean,
I know, man.
Politics have been a hot button recently and shit.
It has.
It's like Diddy. I'd rather be like 90% music and 10% suck my dick and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get it, but this is the thing, right? Right now, unfortunately, like politics is like, dude, it's a hot fucking topic. And if we don't talk about it in the way that we talk about it, you know what I mean? Then people don't get the fucking opinions from a bunch of assholes.
That's
True.
true. That's
That's
true.
true.
Yo, but let's go back into some hip hop, man. So check this out. I saw something the other day that said Public Enemy
Yes,
is getting
sir.
ready with a
Yes, sir.
surprise release, new
Yes,
album.
sir.
It's called
Yes,
Black
sir.
Sky Over the Projects.
Yes, sir.
Are you motherfuckers excited about this new Public Enemy project?
No,
I ain't heard of it yet,
Sir,
man.
I really am. I truly am because
me
it's
too.
gonna.
So,
because
Sherlock, I got to
heard-
pose a question.
I heard
I
something
got to pose a
about it.
question.
I heard a little bit.
Let Bub speak on it, and then you come in, Hooligan. Go ahead, Bub.
Nah, what I was gonna say is like, I kind of heard like the snippet or whatever, and it sounds like some old PE. I mean, like, and it sounds good. It sounds sonically, it sounds
Physical
better,
education.
but it's the same.
Yes.
It's the same, style. So I can't wait.
It's gonna be dope as shit. I can't wait either. And that new Slick Rick album too. That's a nice one. I know
It's
Mischievous
all right.
don't
The
like Slick
beats,
Rick.
the beats are not dope.
That album
sucks. I mean, the same thing with Rakim's
Is it
joint.
worse
He
than the
produced
new
all
Lil
of his shit.
Wayne?
The beats were alright, but the fucking rhyme flow was great.
Yeah.
Actually, I hate Lil Wayne, and the new Lil Wayne album is better than the new Slick Rick album.
What
Is Lil Wayne ever gonna be Big Wayne, or is he always gonna be Little Wayne? Is it like
It's his dick
Prince, like a
size.
little short guy or something? He's never grown, smoking all that weed, stunned his growth or something. He's always gonna be Little Wayne.
I'm always gonna be little.
I mean,
Skrills.
considering the dude is like 4'3" on a good day, I think he's always going to be little, Bucky. I mean,
That's
my thing
that's
is-
true.
Dicks don't get bigger.
There goes his Cox cable again.
Blah, 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 blah. That motherfucker's like mush mouth and shit. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Spade, you got bad
Yo,
cable.
he's frozen right now, yo.
Listen,
Let it go, let it go.
Little Wayne is like the rap version of Pinocchio. He's probably praying to like baby, asking that one day he could be a real boy and actually grow up.
All right, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, no. If you over 25-year-old, you shouldn't be going by little nothing. You shouldn't be going by young nothing.
Little nutsack or some shit.
You sound like a little stupid motherfucker when you go by the name.
That's a good name. That is a dope fucking name. Ladies and gentlemen, little stupid motherfucker.
Little nuts here,
Little dumbass.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Tiny testicles.
Hold on, I'm just wondering what Pastor Bader would say about Lil Wayne.
We'll have to get a hold of Pastor Bader here next week. We'll have to bring him on the show. I heard he's out on the mission right now.
Yo, how many people saw fucking I forgot what his name was, but he was from Ghana. How many people saw that shit on fucking Instagram and shit? I'm from Ghana. I'm from Ghana.
No, I didn't see that.
Yo, you need to go to the Instagram right now, yo, because you're missing out, yo.
I'm going.
Like,
I'm going.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Late Night Lunchin's Instagram is fucking popping. We don't got a lot of followers, but we should, because the motion that we got going right now is fucking crazy, yo. Like, our shit is like on another level.
Goddamn right.
IG is where it be.
Yo, let's talk another hip hop story, man. I like this. I'm having fun, right? So I want to shout out one of my favorite MCs, right? I want to shout out the
Daddy
God, LL Cool J, man. Yo, this guy right here, he is like no other fucking MC. One, he's got his own radio station, right? On Sirius XM, right?
I listen to it all. No.
He's got his
Yeah, I do.
he's got his own fucking he's got his own, show that he does, right?
Yeah.
And he actually gives
Salute the
back
samples.
money.
Yeah.
He actually gives back money through his organization to all of the hip hop artists that never got a fair shake. He does that shit through Rock the Bells. And not only that, LL Cool J arrived in Philadelphia for the 4th of July American Festival. And when he found out that the workers were on strike, he refused to perform.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fucking crazy. Not too many artists, let alone MCs, would turn down money. LL Cool J came, and when he found out that the people were fighting for a living wage, he was like, I don't want no parts of this shit. I'm not crossing the fucking picket line. Soon as he saw the picketers, he was like, I'm not doing this show. Shout out to fucking James Todd Smith. Yo, you're my motherfucking man, homie.
Could have paid him. He could have been like, all right, look, let me give y'all some change. I'm gonna break y'all some.
He's not
I'm
Taylor Swift. He's James Todd
worth a
Smith.
couple billions. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
he already said, what the fuck? I thought I conquered the world. I crushed Mo D, Hammer, and Ice-T's curls.
Yes, sir,
Man.
he did. Yes, sir, he did. Yeah, LL's actually, he's got a nice catalog. Everybody forgets to put his name on the fucking the Mount Rushmore of fucking hip hop, but he actually earned his place on that mountain. And I never fucking say that he's like the goat, but the motherfucker is the goat. I mean,
Hey, yo, Buck.
Yeah, yes,
Buck.
sir.
Yo, tell me that motherfucker Jim Jones ain't delusional as fuck, thinking he's fucking.
Yes, Jim Jones is delusional, 100%.
You
Him and
that old
MC Shan.
26-year-old motherfucker hanging out outside of the football games in high school, the high school football games in your Suzuki Samurai with your two 12-inch woofers in the back, trying to pick up some young bitches. Old YN.
And he's playing Cars Ride By with the boom and system. Cars Ride By. He's trying to pick up some bitches on LO shit. But just like you said, another delusional rapper is MC Shan.
Yeah, I used to be the man back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to like MC Shan.
Toothless?
That's MC Shan. He gets mad when his name's not brought up in like the grades of hip hop. Yeah. Oh, he does.
Go. Tell that motherfucker Jim Jones to go find a goddamn chair in the corner and use them both together. And go sit the fuck down.
Yo, you cannot be mad at Shane because if you ain't got no teeth, you ain't got no motherfucking thing to do than to fucking be gritting. You can't be smiling. You ain't got no motherfucking teeth.
So
how
would you say
be happy? You ain't got no teeth.
His new rap name is MC Gumby. MC Gummy.
He be coming.
Nah, he a clown thinking he could even hold a fucking lighter to Nas.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. But you know what? If you remember, what was it, the QB Finest album? Like, Nas brought Shan on there to make some money, so I don't even know why he would even be, acting that way. Like,
he ain't acting like that now, is he?
Shane's always acting like that. I follow him on Instagram. It's every week it's some bullshit,
He be smoking his jacks with no teeth and shit.
Well, you know what that is. Yeah. That's about viewership, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, some people, they're just trolls, man. And the trolling is what gets them the monetization.
G major.
Exactly.
Nas is actually better than every single one of those motherfuckers that are about to put out that supergroup album.
True, but they're not the old school super. He's not an old school supergroup artist. That's the whole.
Right. But I'm saying Nas is better than all them. I mean,
I highly agree with that. I mean, I'm not going to say he's better than KRS-One, but
he is much better than KRS-One by far. By far, easily.
I've seen KRS-One
calm
too
down,
many
Buck.
times.
Calm down.
I'm with Buck on this one. I'm with Buck.
You think Nas is better than Cool G Rap?
Yes.
Nas is better than Cool G Rap because Nas is more versatile,
is Cool G Rap Part
more
2.
consistent, and he actually has more intelligence and longevity.
But you do realize there will be no Nas without Cool G Rap.
That's what I'm saying. Nas is Cool G Rap version 2.0.
So we gotta applaud the gods.
hold
You
on.
know what I'm saying?
Nas is actually nothing like Cool G Rap as an artist.
Bull duty. You need to go study the category, the library, bro. He's very much like him. Matter of fact, when he went to Def Jam, when they went to Def Jam to get a label to try to get signed, when Search went to Def Jam, Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons was like, nah, he sounds too much like Cool G Rap.
I understand that, but I'm talking stylistically.
Correct.
Stylistically, the people these days that lend more to him, to Cool G Rap than Nas, are people like Benny, people like fucking
Nas more.
Rap, people like fucking Bleak, even like back and then. Those motherfuckers owe more to that than like Nas is more of a storyteller than Cool G Rap is. Nas is
Cool
like
G Rap can
he
tell
has
him, but
much
it's
more
harder.
smoothness, while Cool G Rap is just like punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah.
People that are like Cool G Rap are people like MOP. And MOP is my favorite rap group probably ever, that personally. Like because they're fuck you up, kick you in the motherfucking head with their Timbs and not give a fuck.
We got to get Billy on the
Bob
show.
Deep will just shoot you in the face.
You know that, Bob? We need to get Billy on the show.
Billy Danz, no doubt. Let's hook it up.
I mean, we got a connection to Billy Danz. We just got to try to reach out and see if we can get to him.
No doubt.
Hey, Bubs. Put Chuck D in that super group. Game over. Game fucking
Yo, speaking of, getting people on here, I want to let everybody know that on the 25th, we're going to have Enoch, the Seventh Prophet. You know what I'm saying? We used to play his music back. We used to play his music back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when we first started with Longevity Radio 247. But, we're going to have Enoch on. He's got some new shit coming. And I'm working on trying to get this MC named Merkums. Look him up, Murkums, Merkums. Look him up, man. He's pretty dope. He said he's going to check out the site, our joint, so I'm trying to get him on here. Let's get it in, man. Late night luncheon, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Yeah, we're also trying to get what's his Robot. The one that has the song with Monster Lung?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I know you saw that shit, right? With Robot?
Yes.
I'm talking about some Mischievous. I know he saw it. So
you're talking about the African artist.
Yeah. Robot Kashaka, right? So check this out. I don't know if you know this or not. I know this because like my wife is from his country, right? So Robot, like back in the 90s, was like fucking huge in Kenya. He was like one of the biggest artists in Kenya. So like when I learned that and I like looked him up and did the research, like the fact that him and fucking Monster Lung got a record together is fucking insane, because Robot would be like, he would be like fucking like doing a record with like fucking AZ or somebody. Like he's next level in Kenya. You know what I mean? So I think I think that it would be dope. You know what I mean? And if we bring a little international flavor and we get Robot on the show, you know what I mean?
That'd be really dope. Let's make it happen.
I think that's what really what we're trying to do here, right? We want we want real MCs, right? I get people all the time that's like, yo, my cousin do trap. I'm like, yo, I don't fuck with trap. That's not my shit. Like, this is for those that don't know, maybe you're just tuning in. Like, it's more of a nostalgic show. You know what I mean? This is a show for like real hip hop, real MCs, and then, we talk, shit.
And real political battles each week. The political gloves come on, and these motherfuckers duke it out.
Hey, I got one.
And guess what? And everybody's wrong. Nobody's right. It's just politicking.
It's just more politics.
Politicking with these chickens.
Nobody knows the truth. We all just fucking coming up with assumptions and all kinds of fucking thoughts, and nobody really knows the truth,
And I blame every viewer and everyone in the fucking lunchbox and everybody, all the frat boys. The reason why y'all are politicking is because y'all didn't fucking vote for Breeze like I did, goddammit. The world would be a better place if you all would have fucking voted for Breeze. You had one fucking job. Check the box. Vote for Breeze.
If you would have voted for Breeze, half of the people in America right now will be in the 300 hole.
That is correct.
All you
That is correct.
purple-haired and pink-haired and green-haired motherfuckers, you will be in the 300 hole. Don't be mad at me. It's not
They
me.
would be on
It's
Alligator.
Breeze.
They would be on Alligator Alcatraz.
That is true. You know?
Oh my God.
And fucking Breeze's fucking Floridian cousin will be feeding our fucking alligators.
Let me tell you, man, we got the Alligator Alcatraz. That man, I was in that thing, man, and the flood came, and I just ran away because I was battling alligators, man.
Yo, I want to tell y'all some. I want to go into this next story, man. I want to tell y'all some shit, and I want to have a little fun with this, right? So check this out. There was a baby born on July 11th at 7-Eleven, weighing exactly 7 pounds and 11 ounces, right?
That motherfucker's name was Lucky.
So check this out. This baby got a surprise college boost from the 7-Eleven Corporation to celebrate the fact that they were born at 7-Eleven and weighed 7 pounds and 11 ounces, right?
On 7-Eleven.
Now check this out. The fucking convenience chain pledged $7,111 toward her future education. Now, what the fuck kind of education is that little bitch going to get with $7,111? Are you fucking serious, 7-Eleven?
I go to Melwood. You should go Melwood.
Melwood.
You can't even afford fucking community college for $7,111.
Hey, but she does get a lifetime supply of taquitos and also the big bites and shit. So she's gonna be fed. She's gonna be fed.
As long as it's the fucking jalapeno and fucking sour cream joints.
Yes. Yeah.
No, but when I saw that, I was like, hold on. They're proud of this shit. They gave this fucking dirty bitch $7,111, and they're fucking taunting this shit. Like, look at us. We gave her all this money. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think 7-Eleven is the lunchbox of the week.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nothing. I'm doing like I've been doing all my life.
Oh, I thought Bub was talking to us. I thought he was like, this is all bullshit. I never got $7,111. $7-Eleven didn't even give me free cheese for my nachos.
I thought Bubba was boycotting 7-Eleven because they don't have pre-rolls and blunts and fucking roll-ups and shit.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. When I met Bubs, he used to live off 7-Eleven, and now that motherfucker ain't talking about nothing but herbs and vegetables.
They do sell hard-boiled eggs, though. So, Bubs, you might be all right.
I do buy them there. I do.
I do like the fucking the egg salad sandwich. I always put a little bit of mustard on my egg salad sandwich. Don't call me fucking crazy, but
yo, check this out.
Makes it taste better.
It says that they even hooked her up with a free Slurpee. What the fuck kind of parent's gonna let their baby eat a Slurpee?
But that's
you
only
talk
on
about
7-Eleven.
bad fucking parenting.
That's only on
Red
7-Eleven on July 11th.
I mean, that's fucking incredible. Speaking of bad parenting, right? I mean, let's talk about our 4th of July. We got about 10 minutes left. So 4th of July, right?
4th of July.
So 2nd of July, me and the family, we all went to the local fireworks spot, right? And it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. We had a good time. We're right at the waterfront. So you would think that would be enough, right? Not for my family. My family's greedy as fuck. My family's like, we want to see more fireworks. Ah! And that's my wife. That's not even a fucking kid, right? So we decide that we're going to go to this other fireworks spot. Now, anybody that knows, the DMV area, on the 4th of July, there's only a couple of choices. You either go down to DC where you're pretty much strip searched and fucking your anal cavity searched to be able to see fireworks, right? Or you go to Greenbelt Park, Buddy Ackett Park, right?
Buddy Ackett Park.
So I'm like, you know what? So I'm looking at Buddy Ackett, and Buddy Ackett ain't got nothing fun. They ain't got shit to do. These motherfuckers from 6:30 to 7:30 are fucking have a community drum circle. What the fuck is that? That sounds like some shit Bubs does at his fucking house. Matter of fact, I believe he invited me to his fucking community drum circle before, right? So I'm like, we ain't doing that. Fuck it, we'll just ride up there, like maybe a half hour to an hour, and just pull over on the side of the road and see some fucking good old American fireworks, right?
Not in PG County. Can't pull over on the side of the road for shit no more.
Believe it or not, in Greenbelt, everybody was pulling over on fucking on Kenilworth Avenue, just fucking pulling over like fucking on the fucking shoulder, like it was legal. So I was like, fuck
They
it,
had
I'm
red,
doing it
green,
too.
and white fireworks.
Exactly.
And they only got 10 cops in Greenbelt, and all of them were at fucking 7-Eleven celebrating that fucking girl's birthday and her fucking scholarship.
So we're all sitting here, right? So finally, you know, we put out the chairs and everything, and we're sitting down to enjoy fireworks. So then a lady, and I'm not going to say her color because I don't want everybody to get mad at me. This lady comes over with her kids, right?
Does it rhyme with right?
Was she Chinese and Buck's going to get offended?
Does it rhyme with right?
Let's go with that, right?
Okay.
So she comes over with her little crotch goblins, in the word of fucking Spade the Renegade. And they're all sitting down and they're ready to watch the fireworks. Well, the little boy decides that he's going to drink some of her smoothie. Well, he's allergic to strawberries, so his throat starts to close, right? We're right behind these people. The little boy's like, He said, he reminds me of like my ex-girlfriend after I busted a load in her throat, right? She's like, like she got a hairball in there or something. So the mother, this is no lie, says, your throat closing up? He's like, yeah. She's like, oh, you wanna go to the hospital? He was like, no. She was like, shut the fuck up there and stop crying, you little bitch.
Not my problem, bitch. Shut the fuck
up.
What the
fuck?
Hey, so Squirrels, I'm gonna give you that old PG magic. You forgot about fucking Prince George's County Hospital up there by the fucking Pepsi Cola fucking big old fucking tower. That's
You know
the
they
best
moved
place
that,
to...
right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean,
that
you can
joint
still,
was a big ass morgue.
No, you can still watch
Don't forget about
fireworks on
Laurel
the hill.
Lakes.
That's what I'm getting at. You can watch.
Oh, is
all
that
the
where you see
fireworks.
the DC fireworks?
Hell
I
yes.
That's the
knew.
old school spot.
Hell yes. And you can see Chevrolet there. You can see DC. You can see shit from Southeast, motherfuckers.
And you can
shit
smoke
up.
and drink. Shit.
You
The fucking
can.
hospital
And
ain't even there
there's-
no more.
And there's a big field there. You can let the kids run around. You know, shit, man. I used to
And
do that with my
Reno,
little
you could
ones.
even fuck up there if you wanted to.
Reno's like, I've already fucked on the tower. I've climbed up on the tower. Fuck that shit.
When I bust on the bitch face, I call it fireworks.
Hey, Reno, are you sleeping?
Huh?
Are you sleeping or
What's that?
drinking?
He just waiting
Oh,
to
no.
Sleeping or
fuck
drinking?
you.
I was looking
just-
at whores.
With Happy Meals, happymealwhores.com.
Yes, indeed.
He's looking for a Russian fucking mail order bride.
Y'all remember Laurel Lakes? You don't remember the Laurel Lake? You forgot the Laurel Lakes? Oh.
Yes, sir. I
Laurel
remember
Lakes
the
is
Laurel Lakes.
tonight, dude. We're doing late night luncheon. We don't want to send people to Laurel Lakes today.
No, I'm talking about in
Shit.
general, like the fireworks shit, man.
Yeah, I know, but it's on Saturday
go.
during late night luncheon.
And Squirrels, I highly recommend never coming to Columbia to watch fireworks, especially if you want to go lakefront.
Sauce.
Oh, dude. So even if you're parked at the mall, they fucking shoot them. They're like
Oh.
our Columbia tax dollars. They shoot these motherfuckers off real low. So if you're not down at the lakefront, you don't see shit. The big boomers, yeah, they go up, and you're looking around and you see a couple big booms going up. But trust me, if you, I sat there in the parking lot with the kids one time. Same thing. We pull out our chairs. We're fucking drinking. Fucking Char Dog shows up with his fucking wife and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, we're here to watch fireworks. We're waiting. You see all these little things like this are like barely over top of the tree line. Then a couple big ones go off, and the fucking thing
Big
is over.
ones.
So you have to go down to the lakefront, and that's what they do. They try to trick you because they sell fucking food down there and all that other bullshit. I don't want none of that shit, man. I'm trying to just like that little girl. I'm trying to go to 7-Eleven and give me some glizzies and some fucking onions and some shit, man. give me a big gulp so I can put my Jimmy Walker in that bitch, you know.
Yeah,
Bubba.
right. Go ahead,
Bubba.
Ethel.
Bubba, does Elijah live in Columbia?
Yeah.
Does he?
Oh my God.
We'll tell Elijah he's got some bullshit fucking
Believe me,
fireworks, and I live in Columbia too. There's some bullshit.
Elijah is my grandson, and Bubba
Oh.
knows where he lives, and I don't.
Wow. I'm pretty sure Elijah doesn't want you
That's
to know where
that's
he
because
lives.
That's because Yash had to go meet him at his house, and Yash told me where he was
Yeah.
going.
But I babysat his dogs, and they are huge.
He's got huge dogs. They're huge.
Huge dogs.
Yo.
Columbia is nice if you have the money.
He
The apartments in this
It's too
motherfucker
close
like
to Baltimore.
hey, there's these fucking two-layer fucking townhouses off of 108. They're like apartment townhouses. They're all like 4 stories. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
The rent is 4 bands. 4
Oh
fucking
yeah,
big ones.
everything's fucking
I'm like,
expensive, yo.
I'm like, who the fuck can afford it for fucking $4,000 a month? I mean, the motherfucker better be jerking me off, or they better park my fucking car for me, to eat my food, take the trash out. Fuck that, man. That's way
Shit, they
too much
might jerk you off and park your car. For 4 bands.
The leasing office is they're secretly jerking you off. They're like, yeah, this motherfucker. Actually, they're bending you over to fucking leasing fucking counter, and like they're fucking you every month. Fuck that, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie
They
though.
leasing your asshole.
Right, exactly. Leasing that ass.
Yeah,
Yo,
Columbia's some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I mean, you know, it's been a good 4th of July, man. It's been a great time to be an American.
Well,
hey, you know what? Fuck you. I spent mine in work, missed my family reunion, and I hate this country currently. So it was a horrible 4th of July. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's because you was trying to fuck your cousin, man. But I mean, shit, dog. Sometimes shit happens.
I drank for you. Trust me. Trust me, Miss
I appreciate this. See, at least Bucky give a fuck. You know, he's fucked up. He don't even care. Except right now, he ain't fucked up enough because he cares.
You know what
I've been
I
drinking
did?
all day.
You know what I did this morning?
You
know
what
I did this morning?
You went to Streetcar 82. That's what you did.
I didn't, but I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going there tomorrow.
And ate that shit like
Don't shoot me, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be in street. Got him. No, but seriously, you know what I did this morning? This morning, I found out that I have a niece.
No shit.
I didn't say the niece. I have a niece.
You have a niece. Okay.
And I didn't even know
shit.
that shit. You know, like, I
was
just
it from
looked on my
23andMe?
socials and some chick was like, I heard you my uncle. And I'm like, fuck,
shit.
is this bitch serious?
More Christmas presents. More Christmas presents. That's
So
an,
I'm like-
that's a scam.
So I start. So look, you know, I say some crazy shit, right? So we're talking and stuff. We're going back and forth.
Say crazy
And she's
shit.
like,
Never.
She's like, I'm a really nice person until someone, you know, mistreats me. And then I'm like, so then, like, what do you do? Like, shoot up their house or blow their cars up? Like, what kind of bitch are you, you know? And she's like, no, nothing like that. And my wife says to me, why would you say that to her? This girl thinks she's your niece. I said, I'm making sure the bitch not crazy. I mean, you don't want to engage somebody that if you don't engage them, they gonna blow your shit up or shoot your house up. You know what I mean? So I gotta at least make sure she's on the fucking, you know, level and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just,
You at least need to vet the girl to see if she's worthy to be part of Zoe's future UFO cult. Fuck.
Exactly. Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Fuck.
Hey, did everybody go? Did everybody go to the store this week and get your get your paper bags?
What the fuck do we need paper bags for?
Well, we're all gonna put paper bags on our head, fucking
Oh.
when we go into the fucking UFO and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
I
can't see this shit. Like, if you're gonna be probed by UFOs, though, you gotta have a paper bag on your head.
Aluminum
Motherfucker
foil.
ain't here to
Aluminum
defend
foil.
himself, so I ain't gonna say nothing about that shit.
Need aluminum foil on our head, not paper bags. Aluminum foil. We gotta beam us up.
Yo, speaking of which, where the fuck is Hollywood, man? I missed him going off the deep end tonight.
Did
He
you
would've
watch
been great
last
for
week's show?
He said deep end.
Yo, for everybody that is wondering where is Hollywood, make sure you go to youtube.com/@LateNightLuncheon and watch last week's show. You're gonna get your fill of Hollywood in 1 week.
I had a Mississippi mud flap.
Yo, it's funny. So I posted the video, right? And I want you to know after it was nothing personal. So I posted the video. And,
hold on.
Hollywood was like, I was drinking for fucking 2 days, Slim. Yo.
I watched that show. It was all personal all the way around the fucking board. I don't care if you're drinking for 2 days or 2 hours. Man, y'all tore it up.
Yeah, but you know what? Hold on. A little backstage info here, and I'll just state this for anybody that might be watching that ain't a part of the normal festivities and shit, or if they did watch last week and they were wondering how that shit wrapped up. I do want to say I extend warm regards and kudos to both Hollywood and Ethel, because afterwards conversation was a little bit rough, but it turned civil and motherfuckers came to a peaceful accord and they were respectful of each other. So I respect them both for doing that.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about this show, right? Because they were going at it. I mean, they were like a couple of fucking pit bulls at each other's necks, right? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes Peacemaker Spade and shit. Like, you would never expect peace from Spade. You know what I mean? Like I literally was watching fucking Spade like whoop somebody's ass that had a butcher knife the other day on fucking social media. But this motherfucker jumped out there, and him and the fucking hooligan, dude, they fucking commandeered the shit and they fucking made peace, man. I never in a million years would have expected it.
The after show was a little nasty at first, but it turned into love before it ended. So I'll just say.
And I think that's what people don't know about this show, right? Everybody is passionate about this show. Everybody is passionate about their views. You know what I mean? But all in all, we always get back on the same track. Maybe not during the show, but before the next show, we're back on the same track.
It's the frat, man. That's how we do. The
Well,
frat,
like-
and you know
well,
what I'm
like
saying?
I
Ethel,
told-
you know, she's part of the sorority, you know what I'm saying? But she's the only member. No, actually, Lisa, she's a member.
Yeah,
I hate
fucking
you,
crazy
Skrilla.
Lisa.
I hate you, Skrilla. I do, man.
Like I said, like Buzz, we were talking about because Hollywood and myself and Spade, we all jumped into that afterwards, and we had probably a good 40-minute conversation after the show. The damn phone died.
No, it was me, you, and Hollywood for an hour.
Fuck happened to
I was there
what the
for
fuck
about
happened to
half a bit, and then
hooligan?
I had to dip out. So
Yo, I mean, I think it's beautiful. That's all I'm saying, man. Because look, we live in a world where you're supposed to suppress how you feel. You're supposed to not speak your words because you're scared, right? Because motherfuckers is going to cancel you.
Yep.
But not here. Not on Late Night Luncheon.
That's
You're
what
not
we're
getting
about.
canceled.
You
We're
know
going
what
to
I'm
talk
saying?
it out.
Yeah, I mean,
We might duke it out for a while.
We provide a platform for people to say what the fuck they want to say. The only thing you can't do is pull your genitals out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even the people
I tried.
Even
Bucky,
the people
you
that
listening
watch,
to this shit, bro?
even the people that watch on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? They comment on it, you know what I'm saying? Putting their views. Shout out to my man Kels, you know what I'm saying? Always our #1 fucking fan and viewer. We really appreciate you, bro. But you know, they and it sparks conversation. So that's what we're here to do, and have fun and lunch the fuck out. And play some good music.
I feel like if you watch this show, you probably pull out your genitals during it. I'm just saying. No, but I mean that.
Don't
only when
fucking
dirty
judge,
talks.
Skrills. Shit.
Only
I'm
when
just
dirty
saying. Yeah, only when dirty talks. Dirty's talking. Letks pull out our genitals.
Fucking. What's up, dirty man?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? You're
I
there,
almost
man.
pulled out my genitals tonight.
What's on your mind, dirty?
Man, I'm trying to get a freaking whore.
Oh, trying to get a whore. Okay.
Are you on
I
Tinder?
need to get you a cheeseburger, fucking whore.
Are you on
Everybody
Tinder?
Venmo Reno's him.
Nah, I'm just joking. No, nothing going on. Trying
No,
to
he's
just
not.
try, you know what I mean?
No, he's not. He's not joking. He's really trying to get a whore. We know. He ain't joking.
Ain't no shame in that. Bring R to the E to the N to the. Oh no, yes he did.
No, he
shit.
didn't. Oh my god, man.
Hookers.
Yeah.
I'm a little twisted. It's about that time, I think. Fuck.
Hookers.com.
Yeah. I mean, look, that's the thing, right? I mean, we're all just squirrels trying to get it done. I want to thank everybody for rocking with us tonight. All of our Power357radio.com family, everybody on YouTube.com. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like this shit. If you don't, fuck you. Still like and subscribe, you dirty bitches. We'll see you next Saturday night from 9 to 11.
Yeah, I'm so fucked up, I don't even care. You're just fucked up, I don't fucking care. I'm so fucked up, I don't even care. You're just fucked up, I don't fucking care. Rat, where you at? 16 bars
Mississippi
calling
mudflap.
me and these ice cold 12 just
This is
partying
much
to
better
6
than
in
the
a
original.
holster. Guess it's time to post up. Here's a 9.5%, so put it on your coaster. Crush it like a monster, party like a rock star. If you got a drinking problem, I can be a sponsor. A drunk motherfucker who parties like no other. You can't hang, but you'll never be the buckster. But hold up, wait, let's do some shots, everybody. Ask anyone who knows I'm the last to leave the party. The first to get it started, Mr. Fucked Up and Retarded, and highly regarded as a king of the shit. I get fucked up quick, cause only I can do this. You can't outdrink me, so cross it off your list. I'm as drunk as I can get, guess it's time to dip. I'm about to leave and I won't say goodbye, bitch. Well, I'm so fucked up, I don't even